Hey team, today I want to talk about the importance of ongoing client relationships. In 2023, it's interesting, record inflation, looking potentially at another rate rise in the next coming months after, we've had half a dozen or so. Purchase business is getting harder. There's less purchases, less people are qualifying for loans given the serviceability. And we really need to look at, how can we secure what we've got and leverage what we've got so we ensure that our businesses continue to thrive? Because in my business over the 20 years and how we built a $1 billion loan book was through consistently contacting and adding value to our clients. And that's what I want to talk about today in terms of the best businesses get 80 to 90% from repeat and referral business. So how can we ensure relationship with our client is not transactional? And it's been easy with the invention of new technologies where it's less touch and it is more transactional because clients are giving us a lot more information up front and we don't have to have as deeper conversations. But the successful brokers know that, especially in a market like this, it's the relationship that is going to mean whether they're going to be successful or not moving forward. So what we're going to talk about is some ways that I used in my business and that you can use in your business, and that I'm seeing some of the most successful brokers use within their businesses to ensure that you're doing the right things and doing the activities that counts. So, what we don't want is we don't want clients slipping through the cracks. So I was chatting with one of my elite clients yesterday, and he was saying about 5% of his revenue was through clawbacks, right? 5% of revenue, which for him, he was a big writer, was a lot, right? And, and quite often when sort of chatting around these clients slip through the cracks, right? And in this market, it's a lot more competitive. And you may have done the right thing for a client 2 to 3 years ago and finding that they're coming off a fixed rate. And so they're coming off something with a 2 in front of it, and now they're going to a rate with 5 in front of it. Now, if you haven't been on the front foot and someone else has been, maybe in their social feeds and talking about the importance of reviewing your rates and the fixed rates that are coming up, you don't want that to happen to you where you don't know and the clients actually slip through the cracks. What we want to create, because it's a lot easier to do business with someone who already knows, likes, and trusts you. So the investment and the cost to do repeat business and to add value to these customers is, paramount. I learnt from my mentors, and I'm always follow different people, but one of the mentors, Todd Duncan, said if you want customers for a lifetime, you've got to talk to them throughout their lifetime. And it's easy to say but harder to implement. And I know for us, having so many clients, it was a challenge, right? It was a challenge, and you need to put some systems and processes and some rigor behind what you're doing, which is why we need a process. And when we look at it, a lot of people think that when a loan settles, the transaction has finished, right? Yeah, we get paid, hooray, we get the commission. But if you look at it, the settlement is just the starting line, right? It's the time to really start to embed the relationship. Yes, we've done the hard work to get the loan approved, but from a relationship point of view, this is where the real relationship starts. The honeymoon phase, the dating phase is over, and this is where the true ongoing relationship starts. So it's important to put and I do in my accelerator program, I do around a 6-week program in relationship sales, which covers everything from the qualification to the preparation to creating a wow experience at the appointment to providing the solution to going deep with what you can do at settlement. And then this is just the last part, which is the ongoing relationship. So it's important to put where this sits. But at settlement, this is the start of the relationship. So if you look at settlement, are you doing all the right things? Are you, giving a settlement gift? Are you ensuring that their loan and their repayments are correctly set up? Have you set up the next appointment, whether that be a review or an annual review in 12 months' time? Are you ensuring that you've got the Google reviews from those clients? If social media is your thing, are you connected with them on your favorite social medias? Because, seeing what's going on in that life, maybe it's the new baby, maybe it's the new house, or they're on holidays. It's all things that allow you to build a relationship. Because why do people put things on social media? Because they want people to like and to comment. It gives them that dopamine hit, right? So if you're connected, it keeps you top of mind. Now, are we asking for referrals? And are we setting up a post-settlement appointment, right? Especially for those top 25% of clients, especially at the moment, there's some really good buying opportunities for people who can afford it, right? So for those people, I'd be recommending you do that post-settlement appointment. Again, we talk about that a lot in our program in terms of what does that look like and how can I really set that up to win. So when we look at the ongoing relationship, and again, some people will do a basic annual review where, they'll call or email the client, they'll get the loan details, they do pricing, and they'll ensure it's applied, which, as a basic level, that's okay. But there's a couple of other levels where you can go deeper, right? Where you can ask some really good questions. You can potentially do some work in advance, whether that's pricing, whether that's valuations, whether that's serviceability, to really work out what they can do and create this into a formal process where with the right clients, you're sitting down, doing an annual review, and then you're doing the preparation, the follow-up after that to ensure that the next steps are actually being implemented from your review. And for me, I was big into property investment, and we would work a lot with property investment clients. And one of the things that we would do with them is even do referral partnership meetings where we would meet with the buyer's agent, the accountant, we'd have a group meeting together and we would discuss what the options, and it was so powerful for that client to have 3 key people in the room, in the meeting or on Zoom, to discuss what their plans are to continue to move their portfolio forward. If you are in property investment, this is crucial for you to do, and it will mean that you'll get a lot of business out of it by really, having a more detailed annual review process. Because your clients are a little bit like this, right? They're a little bit like this home that needs a little bit of love and care to really make them the dream home that they could be, like this home. Your clients are busy. They've got busy lives and they don't focus on what's important, which is their finances. And yes, they may work hard and have jobs or have a business, but that's going to give them the cash flow. It's not going to give them the wealth, right? So we need to think of ways that we can add value. And I laugh at this photo. It's he was part of Wizard Home Loans back in the day, and they had this campaign that Brad Seymour came up with, which was around the mortgage beast, and it was quite shocking. I think the ad lasted about 5 minutes because it weed on the lounge room floor, and it was just a monster. In this day and age with rates going up, and some people will feel like mortgage is a bit of a monster, right? So they want to find out ways that they can reduce their debt. And there's many ways that you can help them add value by reducing debt, and not just within pricing, right? It's around educating clients, right? How can you educate your clients with different ways that they can reduce their debt? And again, we may do it in the initial appointment, right? We may talk to them about the power of paying additional repayments by, if they're paid fortnightly, how they can, pay half their monthly repayment on a fortnightly basis, get an extra month's repayment in. We'll talk to them about the benefit of lump sum repayments, or, creating assets outside to reduce their debt faster, right? So there's plenty of different ways that we can look to help them reduce debt. Again, for me, if I look at my business, and yes, I've had a successful mortgage business, but the majority of my wealth has been created through property. And I think for your clients, if you ask them the questions, right? If you would like choices in retirement, if you'd like a passive income where you could choose to work or not to work, would you do it? If you could have peace of mind in retirement, is this something you'd want? And quite often, just for fun, we'll do a joke and we'll ask questions, whether with my clients or on a seminar. If you could have choices, passive income, peace of mind, basically, if you would have financial freedom, who would want that? And 99% of people will put their hand up and want that, right? And so your clients are no different, right? So, but quite often, who are they taking advice from? There's a real opportunity to add value from a wealth creation side of things. How can we add value from a wealth creation side of things? And then, when we do that, what's the other areas that we can sort of have conversations? It's around their lifestyle, right? What is that dream lifestyle? What are the deeper needs that these clients want? So maybe it's a dream home, maybe it's the fancy Tesla. What are the things that are going to drive them? And these are the types of things that we can do to, create real value ongoing with a client, and not just be transactional, but be relational. So when you look at your annual review model, and I've sort of put it here, think about the things that you can do to add value from a debt reduction point of view. What are the things that you can do to add value from a wealth creation point of view? And what are the things that you can do to add value from a lifestyle perspective? Because, we all want to serve in a bigger way. We all want to be, have that relational, have that referral-based business. And ultimately, as I said, your clients want these things. They want financial freedom, they want the choice, they want the passive income, and they want that peace of mind that comes with it. All right, so in terms of, for you, what is the next steps, right? What is the next steps to create this process? And we've got a guide, and I've done up a guide for you. So if you want the guide, I've got an ebook here, and this is the annual reviews ebook that we sort of go through a lot of this information. So just type guide or type ebook in the chat, and I'll make sure that you get a copy of the ebook that goes through how to implement the annual reviews in your business. So this will give you a high level overview. If you want the full information, the checklist, the scripts, the phone conversations, the email scripts, as part of our accelerator program, this is something that we go into a lot of detail, and we will work with you and refine that for you to ensure that you are doing the right things at the right time when it comes to implementing the annual reviews. In terms of, I guess, in summary, right? In summary, 2023 is going to be an interesting market. It's going to be tougher from a purchase perspective. We're going to need to focus on adding more value to our clients and being relational versus transactional to ensure that we get that repeat and referral. It'll help us build relationships with referral partners, knowing the value that we add to our clients. Will ensure that your loan book grows and that you won't be having clients slip through the cracks. You'll actually enjoy your business a lot more, because in doing 20 years in this business, the thing that I've still maintained is those relationships you build with your clients and your referral partners. So it's enjoyable, it's fun. I hope you've enjoyed this live. I look forward to chatting, and if you are interested in learning more about what we do, I've got a number of different programs for the elite, for people who are looking to grow to 100 mil in settlements, and if you're looking to just get to that consistent 3 mil a month. I've got different options in terms of programs, and I look forward to chatting to you. I'm Ross LeCain, founder of $1 Billion Broker. I hope you found this valuable.